Hello, this is Shep here at Sun Valley Auto Club. We got Maximo helping out behind the camera. As always, what we're doing is we're taking a look at this 1991 Porsche 911, which of course makes it a 964. This is a ROW, or Rest of World. This is one that we imported from Japan. And of course, through the front door, it's now sitting on a clean Idaho title. No brands on that title. This one is finished in slate gray. It's got a black interior. It's a C2. And it is the automatic or Tiptronic transmission. So few indicators that's a ROW is just on this little clear lens. If it's a US car, it'll have a little black bumper right there. The rear seats are just slightly different. Just a little bit larger padding in the rear seat on the downward facing side. And then you've got your side markers, which are your turn signals, and those would be another visual clue that this is a import. So good in in 49 states, not applicable in California due to emissions. They just don't know how to figure out the emissions for an ROW. Wasn't created for the United States, so don't even try. Maximo is showing you off that this is a sunroof coupe. No rear wiper on the back here. I like that sleek look. C4s usually have that rear wiper. C2s can, it's just an option. So gorgeous. We like dipping into Japan just for the condition of the cars. The paint is always exceptional, interiors are exceptional. And that rear light bar looks like it's 1992, even though it's 2026. Turn signal's great, rear light bar, phenom. There's really no heavy nicks or damage, interior, exterior that we need to worry about. One thing that we jump in, I usually mention early in the video, is the miles. So 98,961 kilometers. The speedometer and odometer reads kilometers. Your translation of that would be 61,491. So low miles. Tiptronics are much cheaper than their manual counterparts. But there's just a hoot to drive. So that door card is excellent. The whole interior, steering wheel, dash, no cracks, no damage. The seats look practically brand new as well. Those are powered seats. All your user interface, from your shifter to your lights, anything you touch on the interior is still bright, not smudged, not cracked. And then we do run these through our service bay, as Max is showing you off. Anytime you want to switch to the other side, just let me know. Max, head that direction. But we always start out with a full inspection, and then we do synthetic lube oil filter. We do a compression test, and those compression readings, 147, 145, 150, 150, 155, and 145. So excellent range on the compression. The mechanics noted that we need some AC work. So ask me about that. It needs front wipers, and they noticed, as usual on a 964, you've got valve cover leaks. So this one doesn't mark its spot, but mechanics just have to call what they see, and so it's a 964. Oh, we got some service records. They're in Japanese. We'll get those in the glove box. Those will come with the car. Back of the seats, headliner. This is just one of those cars where there's no surprises. A lot of fun to drive. So before we start, we'll do a two-part video before we turn it on, listen to the engine, and go through lights and brights and functionality and test drive. We will just stay right in the showroom and we'll do a paint meter reading real quick. Going throughout the car, starting on the driver's door. 4-1. 3-9. The cowls look good. No rust spots sticking out. 9-8, which would let me know that's been repaired at some point. So that's been done, so you don't have to. 6-5 on the front fender. 7-4. 10.8. Passenger fender. 5-4. 5-5. 8-4. 3-6. 8-9. 5-4. 5-7 on the rear deck lid. 5-5. Then we'll just stop and just less common to have rust on the rear cowl, but this one is clean. Six, 3, 29, 14, and that's smooth right there. The wheel lip. The rest of them have the factory zinc trips. So other than the paint meter, if you were to feel that, you know that that's had some repair work. Everything else is just pretty either factory or just repaint level. That's the only sign of repair, which then we've had this one measured on the tram gauge, but then we can go a little bit deeper and investigate, and that is a really good sign with a little bit of repair on this fender. Those are your weld marks. If there's a rear hit, or if these fenders have ever been replaced, those go away, get filled with Bondo. So the fact that those are there, bright and clean, is a good indicator. And the underside of this car is gorgeous as well. I think the last part, Max, is we'll just take a look at the front, and then we will call it good for this video, and we will start anew with test drive. We'll just show off the front. And Max, we might want to spin over. We have everything out that comes with the car, out of the front, just so we can show you the interior versus just showing you a piece of carpet. But we do have the carpet, we do have the toolkit, spare tire, and then the pump to inflate that spare tire. So that is all included in the sale. We just have that out so you can see. So you've got your factory paint sticker. No issues with the frame rails. Factory markings on the shock towers. Your hood struts work. And we've imported probably over 80 of these from Japan. And typically, unlike US dealers, Japanese dealers took off the sticker, the option sticker, so it is not there. And that's just, again, pretty common from my experience. So that's a quick general look around on this. Make sure you watch part 2, and we'll fire up the engine and go for a drive.